Welcome to the 2016 mid-year review for the Cambridge real estate market. I have to say, in the few years we've been doing these market updates, I feel a little bit like a meteorologist in Phoenix might feel. At a high level, things look the same pretty much day to day. That's true of the larger market dynamics. Things have stayed pretty consistent, but the devil's in the details, and there are certainly nuances to be found in every part of the market. So let's dive in and have a look at where we are today. Looking at the single-family inventory for the first 2 quarters of 2016, we note that we're at a 3-year low in terms of the total number of properties that have been listed so far this year. It's not a dramatic difference, but it's also not in the right direction. Given our level of demand, we'd like to see that supply number moving up a bit. As anticipated, when inventory levels go down, we typically see average sale prices go up. And indeed, that's the case here with the average sale price of single-family homes. In the first 2 quarters of 2016, we're at about $1.8 million, and the first 2 quarters of 2015, the average sale price was just under $1.5 million. So that's about a 24% jump. As you know, one metric we pay attention to is the sale price to list price ratio. That is, what multiple of the listing price is a seller getting on average? And in single-family homes for the first 2 quarters of 2016, that average was at 106%, so indicating that typically a seller is going to get about 6% above the list price. Now, that's not a guarantee. It really depends on what the list price is. If an agent is being extra aggressive and going for a very high list price, it could be that the sale price is actually less than the asking price. Conversely, if the agent is being somewhat restrained in the pricing, then we typically would see multiple offers and the result would be sale price above 100%. Another metric we look at in trying to understand the speed of the market is how many days does it typically take for a property to go on the market and receive an offer. In the first 2 quarters of 2016, for single families, that was 24 days on the market on average. That is pretty similar to what we saw in 2015 and 2014. Just for fun, I took a look back at the absorption rates for 2015 and 14 to see on this day how many properties were available relative to the pace which they were being sold, and it's pretty much the same. We're at 1.7 this year, we were at 1.6 in 2015, and at 1.5 in 2014. But those of you who listen closely must be thinking to yourselves, it's probably always like this in Cambridge, an exciting urban market. Well, I wanted to look back and find the last time that our market had more than 6 months of inventory. And I went back to 2010, which was admittedly a difficult time to sell property, relatively speaking. And at that time, in single families, there was 6.3 months of inventory on the market. So 58 properties on the market on this day in 2010. Pretty different. I always like to take a moment to put some of these numbers in some kind of historic context. In this instance, I want to take a look at average sale price. So where we are in the single-family market in the first 2 quarters of 2016 is an average sale price of around $1.8 million. Looking back 10 years, in 2006, that average sale price was under $1.1 million. I hope you've enjoyed this mid-year review. For more information, please visit laurenholleran.com.